The night sky erupted with a brilliant flash as Yonji's research vessel tumbled through Earth's atmosphere. Alarms blared inside the compact spacecraft, warning lights dancing across the control panel like frenzied fireflies. She gripped the navigation controls, her slender fingers moving with practiced precision, fighting against the violent atmospheric entry. Outside, mountain ranges loomed like sleeping giants. Pine forests stretched beneath her, their dark green canopies waiting to break her potentially fatal descent. The ship's emergency systems kicked in, stabilization thrusters firing erratically, creating a symphony of mechanical desperation. Jai wasn't just any researcher. She represented generations of interstellar scientific exploration. Her mission focused on studying emerging biological systems across different planetary environments. Tonight, however, survival was her only objective. The spacecraft skidded across a rocky mountainside, metal screeching against stone, sending sparks dancing like angry fireflies. Massive pine trees splintered under the vessel's immense weight, creating a devastating trail of destruction. When everything finally stopped moving, an eerie silence descended. Inside the craft, Yonji remained motionless for several moments. Her breathing was controlled, her heartbeat steady despite the near-fatal crash. Advanced medical nanobots were already repairing minor internal injuries, a testament to her species' remarkable physiological adaptations. She activated her holographic communication device, scanning local frequencies. Strange signals intercepted. Human communication networks were buzzing with panic. Viral transmission reports, quarantine zones, mass infections. Something was terribly wrong on this planet. Emerging from the damaged spacecraft, Yonji's environmental suit automatically adjusted to Earth's atmospheric conditions. Mountain winds carried a crisp, pine-laden scent mixed with something else, a hint of biological distress that her advanced sensory systems immediately detected. A research station stood approximately 2 kilometers away, its architectural design suggesting it was a high-altitude biological monitoring facility. Perfect. She would need human resources to understand the rapidly spreading viral phenomenon. Her suit's advanced camouflage systems activated, blending seamlessly with the surrounding forest environment. Each step was calculated, silent, a predator moving through unfamiliar terrain. Specialized sensor arrays constantly analyzed atmospheric particulates, detecting minute viral signatures. Something unusual was happening. The viral strain she was detecting didn't match any known terrestrial or extraterrestrial pathogen in her extensive database. Its mutation rate was exponential, suggesting an engineered origin rather than a natural evolutionary process. Suddenly, her suit's warning systems flashed bright red. Viral particles were attempting cellular penetration, bypassing standard molecular barriers. Fascinating. Most biological defense systems would have been compromised instantly, but her alien physiology presented unexpected resistance. In the distance, automated drone surveillance systems swept the mountainous region, military-grade equipment, searching, hunting. For what? Her, the virus, something else entirely? The research station grew closer. Solar panels gleamed like metallic scales against the mountainside. Security systems were sophisticated but predictable, designed by human minds that, while innovative, still followed recognizable computational patterns. As she approached, a lone deer watched her movement. Its eyes reflected an primal awareness, sensing something fundamentally different about her presence. Nature itself seemed to pause, acknowledging an alien intrusion. Her mission had suddenly transformed. What began as a routine xenobiological research expedition had become something far more critical. This viral phenomenon represented more than a scientific curiosity. It was a potential planetary extinction event. Little did Yonji know that her crash landing would set in motion a series of events that would fundamentally alter humanity's understanding of biological survival, interspecies cooperation, and the true nature of adaptation. The mountain winds whispered secrets. Something extraordinary was about to unfold. End of part 1. The CDC research bunker hummed with electronic silence, its reinforced walls blocking any external noise. David Kim sat alone, surrounded by holographic screens displaying cascading, viral transmission data. Dark circles underneath his eyes told stories of sleepless nights and endless research. Outside, the world was changing. Cities had become ghost towns. Hospitals overflowed. Communication networks were collapsing faster than anyone could comprehend. This wasn't just another pandemic. This was something entirely different. His latest data models showed impossible. Mutation rates. The virus behaved like a living intelligence, adapting rapidly through complex genetic recombinations that defied conventional medical understanding. Traditional vaccines were useless. Each attempt failed within hours of development. A sudden electromagnetic pulse interrupted his research. Security systems flickered momentarily, displaying an anomalous energy signature approaching the facility's perimeter. David's hand instinctively reached for the emergency communication device. Sophisticated thermal imaging systems detected an unusual heat signature moving through the mountain terrain. Not human, not mechanical, something else entirely. Advanced. Tracking algorithms began constructing a preliminary bioscan. The facility's external cameras captured her movement, a figure moving with inhuman precision, blending perfectly with the surrounding environment. Her movement suggested advanced technological integration, far beyond human capabilities. David zoomed into the image. The figure wore what appeared to be an adaptive environmental suit capable of instantaneous camouflage. Molecular sensors within the suit seemed to be actively analyzing atmospheric conditions, collecting data with each step. "Impossible," he muttered, fingers dancing across holographic interfaces. Her approach triggered multiple security protocols. Automated defense systems prepared for potential threat neutralization. Robotic sentries emerged from hidden mountain compartments, laser targeting systems activating with mechanical precision. But something was different about this intruder. Unlike previous encounters, she displayed no aggressive intentions. Her movements suggested scientific curiosity rather than hostile infiltration. The moment she entered the facility's immediate range, David's primary research computer began experiencing unprecedented data influxes. Viral genetic sequences started displaying extraordinary recombination patterns, as if her mere presence was influencing the pathogen's molecular structure. Automated security doors began sliding open, not through human intervention, but through some form of sophisticated technological negotiation. The intruder, Yeon-ji, walked with calculated confidence, each step revealing advanced biomechanical integration. David's medical training warred with his scientific curiosity. Everything about her defied conventional understanding. Her cellular structure, visible through advanced scanning systems, showed remarkable resistance to the viral strain that was decimating human populations. "Who are you?" He spoke into the facility's communication system, knowing she could hear him. Yeon-ji stopped. Her environmental suit's exterior shifted, displaying complex holographic translations. Multiple language protocols activated simultaneously, revealing an advanced communication matrix. "I am Dr. Yeon-ji, xenobiological researcher. My vessel crashed while investigating your planetary viral event." Her translated response appeared across multiple screens. David's mind raced. An alien researcher. Here, during humanity's most critical medical crisis. The coincidence seemed impossible. Yet the data streaming across his screens suggested something profound was happening. Her presence seemed to be generating a unique molecular interference pattern with the viral strain. Where human immune systems collapsed, her cellular structure was generating unprecedented antibody configurations. Outside, mountain winds carried whispers of change. Something extraordinary was about to unfold, a collaboration that would challenge everything humanity understood about survival, adaptation, and the fundamental nature of biological intelligence. The research bunker held its mechanical breath, waiting. End of Part 2. The research laboratory pulsed with an electric intensity that defied conventional scientific boundaries. David and Yeon-ji stood before massive holographic displays, their fingers dancing across molecular simulation interfaces that transformed viral genetic structures in real time. "Look here," Yonji pointed, her slender finger tracing impossible genetic pathways. "Your human DNA contains something extraordinary. Adaptive chaos. Scattered across underground monitoring screens, global infection maps revealed a terrifying reality. Major cities had become silent zones, entire populations reduced to desperate survival clusters. Military quarantine zones stretched across continents like bleeding wounds." David's hands moved with practiced precision, extracting complex viral samples. Each microscopic interaction revealed something fundamentally different about human biological potential. Where other species would collapse, humans demonstrated remarkable resilience. Robotic nanomicroscopes captured cellular interactions, translating molecular conversations into visual representations. Blues, greens, and electric purples danced across screens, a symphony of genetic rebellion against total extinction. The virus itself seemed intelligent, not just a passive biological entity, but an active, evolving organism with complex decision-making capabilities. It targeted specific genetic sequences, adapting faster than any known pathogen in galactic medical records. "Your species doesn't just survive," Yonji explained, her voice carrying a mixture of scientific fascination and genuine respect. "You fundamentally redesign your own survival parameters. Automated laboratory systems worked continuously. Mechanical arms moved with surgical precision, testing thousands of genetic combinations per second. Quantum computing arrays processed data at speeds that would make traditional supercomputers seem prehistoric." Outside the reinforced research facility, mountain landscapes remained silent witnesses. Pine forests stretched endlessly, occasionally interrupted by abandoned research stations and military checkpoints. Humanity's last bastions of scientific hope. David's personal research history played a critical role. Years of studying emerging infectious diseases had prepared him for this moment, though nothing could truly prepare anyone for an alien collaborator attempting to save human civilization. "The virus targets cellular communication networks," David explained, rotating a three-dimensional genetic model. "But human genetic diversity creates unpredictable resistance patterns." Yonji's environmental suit continuously analyzed surrounding atmospheric conditions. Specialized sensors detected minute viral particles, processing information through algorithms far beyond human technological comprehension. Breakthrough moments came unexpectedly. A particular genetic sequence, when subjected to specific electromagnetic frequencies, demonstrated unprecedented viral neutralization capabilities. Human immune systems, considered primitive by galactic standards, revealed shocking adaptive capabilities. Mechanical cooling systems hummed. Laboratory equipment maintained precise environmental controls. Each experiment represented humanity's potential last hope against total planetary collapse. Robotic assistants moved silently, collecting samples, running simultaneous test scenarios. Their advanced artificial intelligence worked in perfect synchronization, with human and alien researchers processing information at quantum speeds. "We're close," David whispered, understanding the delicate balance between scientific breakthrough and total planetary extinction. Yonji's alien perspective provided crucial insights. Where human researchers saw limitations, she recognized extraordinary potential. Human genetic structures weren't just surviving, they were actively evolving in real time, creating defensive mechanisms that defied conventional biological understanding. Holographic displays revealed something miraculous. The viral strain, when introduced to diverse human genetic samples, encountered something unexpected, a living, breathing, adaptive resistance that transformed potential destruction into survival. Mountain winds outside carried whispers of hope. Something extraordinary was emerging, a testament to human potential, alien collaboration, and the fundamental power of adaptive intelligence. The research facility held its mechanical breath, waiting for the moment of ultimate revelation. Humanity's survival hung in a delicate, miraculous balance. End of Part 3. Global infrastructure crumbled like fragile glass, Yet human determination burned brighter than ever. David and Yonji worked tirelessly, their research becoming humanity's final lifeline against total planetary collapse. Abandoned city streets echoed with eerie silence. Skyscrapers stood like forgotten monuments, their windows reflecting a world transformed overnight. Survival camps emerged in mountain regions, remote locations becoming humanity's last sanctuary. Their prototype vaccine represented more than a medical breakthrough. It was a testament to unexpected collaboration. Yonji's alien biochemistry merged with David's deep understanding of human immunology, creating something unprecedented in galactic medical history. Military drones patrolled desolate landscapes, scanning for potential viral hotspots. Advanced robotic reconnaissance units moved with mechanical precision, collecting critical environmental data. Each transmission revealed humanity's desperate fight for survival. "Your emotional resilience is your greatest weapon," Yonji observed, analyzing complex psychological datasets. Human beings didn't just fight with scientific precision. They fought with an unpredictable combination of hope, determination, and collective spirit. Portable research stations became mobile survival units. Converted military vehicles transformed into advanced medical laboratories, racing across mountain terrains. Solar panels and quantum energy collectors powered their desperate mission. David's hands trembled slightly as he calibrated the final vaccine prototype. Years of medical training, countless sleepless nights, and the weight of human survival rested on this moment. One miscalculation could mean total extinction. Satellite communication networks, though damaged, still transmitted critical information. Scattered human survival groups shared limited resources, demonstrating a level of cooperation that surprised even Yonji's advanced scientific understanding. Robotic medical assistants worked alongside human researchers. Their advanced algorithms processed biological data at quantum speeds, identifying potential viral mutation patterns faster than any previous medical technology. The vaccine wasn't just a medical solution, it represented a fundamental reimagining of human potential. Each molecular interaction told a story of adaptation, survival, and unexpected resilience. Mountain research facilities became beacons of hope. Solar-powered communication arrays sent encrypted messages across remaining global networks. Survival wasn't just about medical intervention. It was about maintaining human connection. Yonji watched human interactions with growing fascination. Where her species would have fragmented, humans drew closer. Survival camps became communities. Strangers became family. Scientific collaboration transformed into something deeply emotional. "Your species doesn't just survive," she explained to David. "You redefine survival itself." Automated defense systems surrounded their primary research location. Electromagnetic shields prevented viral contamination. Quantum encrypted communication channels maintained critical global connections. David's personal sacrifice became symbolic. He hadn't seen his family in months, dedicating every moment to developing the vaccine. Yet his determination never wavered. Each failed experiment brought them closer to success. Robotic medical drones delivered limited vaccine supplies to isolated human settlements. Mountain regions became critical survival zones, protected by advanced technological and natural barriers. Their connection transcended scientific collaboration. David and Yeonji represented something more profound, a bridge between species, a testament to collective intelligence and unexpected partnership. Global temperature monitoring systems showed subtle changes. Viral transmission rates began declining. Hope, once a distant possibility, now felt tangibly close. "We're going to make it," David whispered, more to himself than to Yeonji. Advanced holographic displays tracked vaccine effectiveness. Each green indicator represented another human life saved, another community restored, another step towards total planetary recovery. Mountain winds carried a message of hope. Humanity's most extraordinary chapter was just beginning. Something miraculous was emerging from the darkness. End of Part 4. The galactic communication array hummed with unprecedented energy. Holographic representations of alien civilizations materialized simultaneously. Their collective consciousness focused on one unprecedented event: humanity's unexpected survival. Yonji stood before the Intergalactic Council, her research data projected across massive quantum displays. Billions of light-years connected through advanced communication technologies, witnessing a moment that would redefine cosmic understanding. "Humans are not just a survival species," she declared, her voice resonating through multiple dimensional communication channels. "They are adaptive intelligence personified." Massive robotic translation systems converted her presentation into thousands of galactic languages. Each molecular simulation revealed humanity's extraordinary journey from a planet on the brink of total viral extinction to a civilization that transformed potential destruction into unprecedented evolution. The Alien Council representatives watched in stunned silence. Holographic avatars representing thousands of advanced civilizations displayed complex emotional algorithms: shock, respect, and genuine wonderment. David's research documentation played across cosmic communication networks. His journey from a simple CDC researcher to a pivotal figure in human survival became a testament to individual human potential. Automated data processors tracked humanity's viral resistance. Where other species would have collapsed within hours, humans demonstrated a remarkable capacity for genetic adaptation, emotional resilience, and collective survival strategies. Quantum communication arrays transmitted detailed molecular research. Each genetic sequence told a story of unexpected human potential, a species that didn't just survive, but fundamentally reimagined survival itself. Robotic archival systems began categorizing human achievements. The viral pandemic was no longer seen as a potential extinction event, but as a critical evolutionary moment in human development. "Your species represents a fundamental shift in biological understanding," one elder alien representative commented, their holographic form shifting. With complex emotional algorithms, mountain research facilities became symbolic locations. The place where humanity's most critical scientific breakthrough emerged stood as a monument to human determination. Advanced galactic mapping systems updated instantaneously. Earth moved from a potentially developing classification to an advanced, emerging civilization status, a transformation that happened in mere planetary moments. Yonji's recommendation carried unprecedented weight. Her comprehensive research presented humans not as a primitive species, but as a dynamic, adaptive civilization with extraordinary potential. Robotic archival systems began processing humanity's complete viral resistance documentation. Each molecular interaction revealed layers of complexity that challenged existing galactic biological understanding. "Humanity doesn't just adapt," Yonji explained. "They fundamentally redesign potential limitations." Cosmic communication networks buzzed with excitement. Alien civilizations recognized something profound. Humans represented a new model of evolutionary potential, a species that transformed challenges into opportunities. David watched the proceedings from a mountain research facility. His journey, from a local researcher to a figure of galactic significance, seemed surreal. Yet he understood the deeper meaning. This was about more than individual achievement. Quantum data processors tracked humanity's potential future trajectories. Multiple simulation models revealed extraordinary possibilities: space exploration, advanced medical technologies, unprecedented biological adaptations. The Alien Council's final declaration would reshape humanity's cosmic position. No longer would humans be considered a developing species. They were now recognized as a fundamental force of adaptive intelligence. Mountain winds carried a message of hope. Humanity's most extraordinary chapter was just beginning. Something miraculous had emerged from the darkness, a civilization that didn't just survive, but reimagined survival itself. The universe watched, and humanity stood ready. End of Part 5.